Hey comrades, LeftTube here, and I would just like to talk a little on anarcho-communism and on Antifa as a whole. So, let's just jump straight into this. What is Antifa? Seriously, what is it? You cannot easily define Antifa, so it's hard for me to actually take it down or say that I disagree with it. Anyways, just talking about this. How can I possibly say I disagree with it when they won't give me an accurate definition of what they believe in? So if we're talking about anti-fascism, of course I'm an anti-fascist, there's no doubt about that. However, if we're talking mob rule and anyone I don't like gets harassed, hell no. So for the definition of Antifa, I'll just be using Google's definition, which I quote is, the Antifa movement is a conglomeration of left-wing, autonomous, self-styled, anti-fascist militant groups in the United States. The principal feature of Antifa groups is their use of direct action, harassing those whom they identify as fascists, racists, or right-wing extremists. So, still, this is a very vague term. Also, Antifa says that they are anarcho-communists, so I'll just be using this definition as well. Now, when you think of Antifa, you probably think of this. And this. And this.
The idea is just plain clothes and hard tactics, and I don't think they'll know ahead of them because they're not prepared for what we're planning.
You're gonna take the knife. How much of
But in reality, this is simply the news going straight to the meaty, juicy, violent parts. Most Antifa rallies actually look more like this. While I don't really like Antifa, and I disagree with them, I think they're definitely misrepresented in the Western media. For the most part, Antifa is a bunch of angry anarchists who dislike capitalism. Plain and simple. You can't label them as violent or destructive, because it doesn't work like that, but I digress. So, the real thing I should be talking about here is the sort of elephant in the room, anarcho-communism. So, I just want to say, I am not an anarcho-communist, I am a Marxist. Once again, I found it hard to find a proper fitting definition of anarcho-communism. So, I asked an anarcho-communist on Instagram. When I asked this person, they said they believe communism can be achieved without any government in place whatsoever. They said that the means of production can only truly be owned by the worker, if they directly own them with no interference, okay? However, my biggest problem with this, who is going to give these means of production to the workers? In anarchy, who's to stop the capitalist from fighting back and reinforcing capitalism with the use of his weapon, money? If there's an anarchist, you can tell me in the comments. Please do. I'm just a little confused by it. On top of that, while this idea of direct democracy sounds all fine and dandy, there are certain things in society that society just can't handle. How will society handle foreign affairs, okay? How could they possibly handle that? I don't think they can. How will we be sure that every person can effectively run the means of production? We can't. We can't be sure of that. Unfortunately for me, anarchy just sounds like a fun, edgy thing to believe in, but in practice, it will just fall due to the fact that people aren't smart enough to make their own decisions on, how to run the entire damn country. So, while I respect anarchists, and I see them as my comrades, I do not believe in their theory at all. So, if you like this video, leave a big thumbs up and subscribe, and if you didn't, well, could you please tell me why in the comment sections below? And if you're in Antifa, or if you're an anarcho-communist, no hard feelings, please, I would love to have a discussion in the comment section about it. But anyways, I'll see you all later, comrades. Goodbye.